Hey everybody, tonight we're going to talk about the art of stealing. Yes, we want to learn how to steal from others. What do you mean by that? We're going to steal ideas from other creators and then make them your own in your own way. But we're going to talk about this. Stick around to the end, and I'm going to show you my Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So stick around to the very end to see my Charlie Brown Christmas tree. But here we go. Here we go again. All right, so been caught stealing. So this is how to steal like an artist the right way. Steal like an artist means learning how great creators think, structure, solve problems without copying what they make. In the practice, you study their patterns, you study what they're doing successfully, you study their techniques, and you work on making it your very own, you know? And so that's what we're going to do here tonight. We're going to talk about that process, and I'm going to tell you about creators who have influenced me. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Get me to the top. All right. So, steal like an artist. Oh, this is terrible. To steal like an artist means to draw inspiration and ideas from the work of others, remixing and transferring them into something new and unique while respecting the original content, the original creator. And here's a few of my favorite creators and what I would steal from them. Mark Rober. Mark Rober, everybody knows Mark Rober. Just fantastic. You know, the squirrel videos of his are hilarious. The video where he's, porch pirates and that time and the glitter bombs and all that. That's great stuff. But behind everything he posts, he talks about the scientific principles behind that. And I love those explain videos, those explainers that says, hey, this is how this all works. I love that. That's why Mark Rober's somebody who I idolize and want to copy. Next up is Ed Lawrence. Why Ed Lawrence? He has Film Booth and Creator Booth, and what he does that's great is he tells stories. He tells stories so well and so amazing, and I want to emulate his storytelling style for my content so I get better and better at it. And this one's probably going to shock you next. Alton Brown. His style of putting videos together and his explanations of things is just amazing. He's also another science kind of guy. You probably heard the show Good Eats, and Good Eats was a great show, and he would talk about the science behind food. And that was amazing to me. I love that. You know, that is just so interesting and helpful, I think. I've cooked many a great turkey with my wife using Alton Brown's recipes, but that's a different topic altogether. But he's saved Thanksgiving for us for the last 10 plus years. So anyway, but he does such a unique style of video editing. I love the way he edits his videos together. And also, he's telling a story at the same time. You know? Doc Rock. Doc Rock is just inspirational to me. He makes me want to get off my lazy butt and make content. And that is fantastic. That is what I love about Doc Rock, because he motivates me to get out there and do stuff. And he talks beyond the gear, though we do talk gear and that kind of stuff. Lala, Mommy Guide. Mommy Guide is fantastic because she is tenacious. She keeps releasing videos. She keeps doing what she does. She is so consistent. She keeps putting those videos out there. She keeps coming up with new content. And she is just amazing at holding an audience in there. And so she can do 3 or 4 hour videos and people stick around and watch the whole thing. It is really amazing. It's like waiting, just kind of hanging out with friends and community. And she does community so well. And then another that I really love is Colin, Samir. They have the best questions when it comes to interviews. They do such a great job in interviews and really make it amazing. And I love interviewing folks on my show. I want to dig deep, and I love the knowledge transfer that comes from their videos a lot of times and the stories that people tell, and that is just good stuff. So let's talk about what you steal. Steal their thumbnail style. Steal their storytelling. Steal their interview style. Steal their hooks and their titles. Go out, find thumbnails that you really like, and then use Canva and make your own version. Remember, make it you but copy the style. So like, for example, if you love the fonts they're using, if you love the colors they're using, that is perfectly okay to steal. But you have got to make it you. Don't be them. Don't just be you using the best of them. Okay? Next, copy titles from your favorite videos. Look at your YouTube history. What grabbed you? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the title? Was it both? Did all of that just suck you in? You said, oh, wow, this is good stuff. I don't know what made me watch this video. Go back and think about it. What made me watch this video? Was it the topic? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the title? Was it the description? You know? What made you say this is going to be time well spent? And then those videos that you watched all the way through. What made you watch the video all the way through? Was it the story? Make your next video tell a story similar to theirs. You know, look at their storytelling style and see what they're doing and use that and make that your style. Make you out of their style, okay? You don't want to copy them. You want to become your own person, your own creator, and see what they're doing there. And then those videos that hooked you. Can you use a similar hook in your video? What was it? Did it create a curiosity gap? Did it talk about something that was going to solve a problem that you have? What was the hook that made you watch that video and stick around long enough to find out, did they satisfy my curiosity gap? Did they answer the questions that I'm thinking in my head about this? Did they solve my pain point? That is the kind of stuff that you look for when you look at the videos that you watch. You know, if you want to go on a thought experiment, go into Incognito mode and think of a topic that you want to talk about and search YouTube for videos on that topic and see what comes up and what videos inspire you. What thumbnails? Oh, what thumbnail made you go and click on it? What's that? Oh, I want to click on that. That's the thumbnail I want to click on. Oh, that's an interesting title. That's something I'm interested in. Or after you start watching, that hook that brought you in, and then what made you stick around and watch to the end? Did you watch all that video? What is it about that video that made you stick around to the very end? What can you steal like an artist? Don't forget, stick around. We're going to break out the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, so stick around for that. But let's see who's all out there in the comments tonight, y'all. Hello. It's Stuart. Hey, Stuart, how you doing, sir? It's Matt Haas. It's Matt Haas. Matt Haas is gracious with his present. I'm still waiting on my space selfie from Mike Robert's satellite soon. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I know. Drop a like, please. Yes, thank you so much. Can I use Adobe Express? Absolutely. If you use GIMP or Adobe Express or Canva, whatever your preferred way of creating thumbnails is, use that. Sorry, I had to get some water there. Yeah. Stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated. You know? I'm so glad to see it's actually Roy. I clicked on one of your other videos and got a weird AI female voice. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. I'm so sorry. I haven't done much with AI lately, so I don't know. I've been taking an AI break. I decided that I wanted to be more me and less AI. Warts and all, folks. I didn't even put on makeup tonight. I don't ever put on makeup. But anyway, I just don't know what color blush would be my color. I really don't know. Anyway, so who are some of your favorite creators? Who are creators that inspire you? Who are creators that you feel like you can learn from? You know? Who are they? GIMP. My brother uses GIMP. It works for him. It does, and it will use Adobe Photoshop plugins. I used to use GIMP. Of course, I used to use Adobe Photoshop until they went subscription, and I said, forget it. I'm not doing subscription. And now everybody does subscription, so I might as well just give in and use my educator discount to get Adobe, right? But I have fallen in love with Canva because it's easy, it's quick, it works on all my devices, and it's just me, okay? I used to love Photoshop. I used to do all the layers, but I would spend so much time doing that I would not get anything done. My perfectionist side, you'd use a LUT instead of blush anyway. Well, now you tell me. I need a LUT. Yeah. I have some LUTs, but anyway. Yeah. So, good times. So, who are some of your favorite creators? I'd love you to drop in the chat and tell me who some of your favorite creators are. And if you're on hashtag Team Replay, drop it in the comments. Who are some of your favorite YouTube creators, and what lessons could you learn from them? You know, like me, like I said, I love the way that Mark Rober presents science. I love the way Alton Brown does his videos, the way it's very much a storytelling element. I love Ed Lawrence and the great way he tells stories when he does his videos. It's just fantastic content. I love it. I'd have to really ramp up my production values though, to be able to meet up with those guys. But, you know, happy Tuesday. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Creators I like. Too long of a list. Well, give us a sample. I want Matt, give us your top three favorite creators. Everybody in the chat, drop in your top 2 or 3 creators. And if you have a thought, tell us why those creators are some of your faves. What is it about their videos? What it is about their style? What could you learn, aka steal from them, in order to make your very own content? What moves you to the next? Roy, Matt, Tallboy. Tallboy here? I missed you, man. Where you at? Did I miss you in the chat? We'll have Tallboy out there. Welcome. You know, or those. Oh, those are your answers. Maybe. Or are you just saying hi? Laura says it's Roy, Matt, and Tallboy. What about Stuart? Anyway, so thanks. Hello, N-Train. Welcome. So, Enda, who are some of your favorite content creators that are out there that you are inspired by and that you would steal from their ideas? Not to be them, but to be yourself. I just left Tanya live with Tanya Smith to be here. Apparently there's some rumors of meta apocalypse. Yes, there are rumors of a meta apocalypse. We'll see. Very strange. I like Gary Vee. He's a trip. I don't know why I've never gotten into Gary Vee. I kind of feel like Gary Vee's the polar opposite of Casey Neistat. And I love Casey Neistat and his storytelling and his video production. Very good stuff. I could have easily listed a lot more creators, but, you know, I try to focus on content and get it out there. All right, so I'm going to show you now my Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So let's do Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay, y'all ready? Let's see here. I have to break out this one. Let's do Charlie Brown Christmas. Okay. All right, so let's do the Charlie Brown Christmas. I'll move my keyboard out of the way. I usually break out Charlie Brown Christmas at Thanksgiving, and I have been remiss because there's been so much going on here. You subscribe to my newsletter, you saw some pictures of my remodeling. If you don't subscribe to my newsletter, what's wrong with you? You should subscribe to my newsletter. All right. So this goes on the bottom. Yeah. Well, actually, this goes here. All right, let's put it together. Go. And here is the Yeah, okay. Sounds like it needs batteries. Wow. I've had this thing a long time. But let's see if I can figure out how to replace the batteries. I'll have to replace the batteries in it, but it's not doing too good. All right, but here is my Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Ready? Okay. Bring it into the shot. Yeah, okay, we'll swap it up. We'll move it here. All right. All right. There's my Charlie Brown. Whoop, sorry about that. Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I just pegged the meter. Ha 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 ha. I don't enjoy creators who scream, but I won't mention names. I hope it wasn't me trying to be better. I like Gama's the Russian piano player. Oh. Okay, yeah. TechTroubleMaker. Yes, we've been doing quite a bit of remodeling in the house, and this weekend we finally finished the stairs, and now we gotta start painting. So hopefully we'll get the painting done soon, and we'll be done. But I do love my new stairs, and I love the way that my wife decided she wanted to do the stair railing. We are going to put a railing on the inside there. So the left side, the right side, if you're going downstairs, has railing, but the right side, see the right side, so the left side going down the stairs does not have railing. It's got that wall, but we're going to put railing there too because we figured out we really do like using the railing. Let's put that in the frame. There we go. Charlie Brown, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. There we go. All right, now it's in the shot. Okay, cool. All right, well, that's it. That's my show for tonight. Thank you so much for coming by and watching. Next week, I'm going to do the TechTroubleMaker Christmas special. But here's the problem. I have not planned for it. And what does that mean? That means I have not put any content together for it. We will have Christmas trivia. And I would love to have some guests. So if you're interested in making a guest appearance on my show next week, I would be humbled if you would reach out to me and say, hey, Roy, I want to be on your show, man. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You can leave me a message in the chat. So anyway, let me know if you want to be on the show. I would love to have some guests on next week. We're just going to hang out. It's just going to be a hangout. And we'll do some Christmas trivia and some other games and talk about Christmas together. So I would love to have some of you guys as guests if you're interested. I know it's short notice, but I just haven't had time to put it together because I've been in construction mode for weeks and weeks. And so there we go. All right. That's it. That's our show for tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And thanks for watching. Bye. YouTube's going to say you should watch these videos. So do what YouTube says. It tells you to do it, okay? Thanks. And bye. TechTroubleMaker, make a scene. Content creation.